All right, and let me switch over here. All right, yeah, so all I did is we went over how to read in, right? Think. So you can see the code that I added is basically this one and that one for reading in. And you guys know how to create plain text.cbc just by opening Nano and writing some text in there. Questions? Jared? All right. Yeah, so now the last part of this is this one, right? So you have to send to your classmate the key, and you have the IV and also the cipher list. Do you guys see that? So how are you going to do this, basically? So this is a list. So here's cipher list. So let's think about it. Let's run the code again. There. Yeah, so it's byte arrays in the list. Let me try something. So, or if we don't finish, I'll let you guys figure it out. But if we do, where do we have the list? Cipher list is this, right? So this is a list of blocks. So let me do for I in range length of cipher list, right? Cipher list. So let's print these out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Print cipher list I. This is the thing that you need to send to your partner. So let's go ahead and try it. No. Okay. Okay, so these are the things that you will, that's the encryption, right? That is the encryption. So we need to figure out how to send that. Well, let me do this. I'm going to try to convert that byte array into a string and then back to a byte array. And then maybe write the string part into the file and then read it from there. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. So I would do str cipher which will be string. It's the typecasting. Cipher list I, right? So now let's print this one out to see if it looks different. So print str cipher. All right, so let's see. They do look the same. All right, so if we're going to try to write this out to a file. So I already have this code here. So F out, open. And now we're going to say what? The cipher, right? Cipher. Dot, let's say bin, just to be consistent with how OpenSSL does it. Comma. Now this is where the data types become a little bit tricky, but let's just do W for now. Could be WB as in W byte, and then RB as in read byte, and that may make our life a lot easier. Okay, so we don't have to convert to string. So I'm kind of playing with that idea. So actually, let's do that. Let's write that one. So then it would be F out, and thing is, we need to know. So let me do this. We'll need to figure this out a little bit. All right, so let's do here. F out dot read. Oh, sorry, dot write. All right, and I'm gonna write to it str cipher for now, because I know how to do that one. This has no new line character, but I need a way of knowing all the individual ones. So I'm gonna put in a new line character just for that. Oops. Got it? You guys get the basic idea? So I'm gonna leave this as for you to work on, but basically you just have to write this out to the file, send it to your partner. Now keep in mind, they still need to read that file into this code, right? And decrypt it. And so that's gonna be the tricky part. And it's not, the issue is data types. That's really the problem, right? Because this is a byte array, so how do we do it efficiently? So you guys can try it out, and then maybe we'll talk about it on Tuesday, because we're running out of time. All right, so this, and then, oh, when you finish, do fout.close. Okay, so hopefully that'll work. So let's do clear. No errors that I can see. ls-l. There is a file in here called the cipher. Do you guys see it? And it does have data in it, 318 bytes or so. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. So I'm going to do cat the cipher dot bin. There's your data, right? So it is there. Keep in mind, it's a string. So when you read it back in, make sure it's the correct data type. Got it? All right, so that's kind of where we're going to stop for today, and then work on this. You know, and at the end of the day, work with your, I'll load the link and I'll create the description. But again, I'll repeat, you need to send to your friend an encrypted message, achieve confidentiality, right? And you're going to send them the cipher as a file. Okay, and then they need to read it in. Okay, any questions? Yeah, please. Yeah, and I will upload this again. So I will, but I've run out of time for today. But yeah, what I did is I'm trying to take, so if I go over here, if you notice, I just grabbed a cipher list. Remember, this is the thing, we take the original message and we encrypt it into this cipher list, and then I just iterate it through it. Currently, I'm making it into a string, like a text string, and then I'm writing it to a file. If you notice here, I initialize the file, fout, open the cipher bin W, and then I wrote to it, and then I close it. So this is so that you guys can just attach this file to your email and send it to your friends. So this is fine. The problem is loading this in to the code and decrypting. Make sense? Did I answer your question? So, okay, so this part. All right, yeah, so that's it. All right. Work on it, and we'll meet on Tuesday. Now on Tuesday, keep in mind we're starting a whole new section, which is asymmetric encryption, so RSA, and all, and how to share the key. All right, I'll stop the video now.